Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is the 21st episode. I'm finally back on track of what episode it is, so that's a good sign. Today's the 5th trial, and the end of Chapter 5. So, after this episode, 22 onward, will be the home stretch of the series, because we'll be on the last chapter of the game. I hear that compared to the rest of the trials in this game, especially compared to the 6th one, this trial is around the same length as the first one, so this shouldn't actually take too long. This should take probably less than an hour, unless I'm a huge idiot. So, or not less than an hour, but less than 2 hours, as most of these episodes tend to be until I edit them down. So, with that being said, I guess we should just hop into it and see how this will go down. Yeah, let's get started. There are quite a few truth bullets I'm a little confused about. So let's just go over these real quick. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Fake body or exploded body analysis. The explosions has burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. Because of this, the other half was soaking wet while the bottom half remained dry. Fake nails. The body was wearing notably long fake nails. Body had a tattoo of a dog on the back of the right hand. Fragments near the dead body. There were bits of a charged debris near the body. It should be noted that the bomb which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. Sprinklers. The sprinklers are programmed to come on every morning at 7:30 at this time, and this time is impossible to change. As such, it can be assumed that if the body had been in the garden at 7:30, or before 7:30, it would have gotten wet, but it wasn't when the body was found. 7 a.m. Makoto wakes up in the morning. 7 a.m. Makoto wakes up to the morning announcement. 7:30, Makoto and Hina arrive at the dining hall. It took him 30 minutes to get... I'm not gonna ask. 7:30 to 9, Makoto meets the others in the gym and they head to the headmaster's room. Toko is told to find a pickaxe in the garden where she discovers the body. Why did it take me 30 minutes to walk, like, I don't know, 2 doors down? I'm not gonna ask, though. I just did, but... Knife at the crime scene. The knife found near the body was the same knife that was used to stab it during or before the explosion. I cannot read today, good lord. But I usually can't read when I play this game, so I guess it doesn't matter. It is also the same knife that Toko had given Makoto for safekeeping, and the masked assailant was holding when they attacked tarp. The tarp was hidden among the other items in the tool shed. One side was wet and filthy with mud, and the other side was completely clean and dry. That is one of the few truth bullets I'm not actually sure about. The number of chickens in the chicken coop had decreased from 5 to 4. Yasuhiro claims that there were, without a doubt, 5 chickens before nighttime last night, and yet there's not. Byakuya's account. Okay, let me read this. Byakuya stated that there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, and so it can be assumed that the murder must have taken place sometime after that. Byakuya also said that he, Yasuhiro, Toko, and Hina were in the gym the entire night, and none of them were alone at any point. Before the body before the explosion, the corpse had a mask covering its head with a white jacket covering the body. A knife had been thrust into the abdomen, and there were bloodstains all around the wound. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. It was noted, however, that there was no blood on the ground around the body. Well, they're wearing a tarp. Mukuro's profile. Mukuro, female, known as the ultimate soldier. She became obsessed with the military from a young age. She disappeared while on vacation to Europe, reappeared in Japan 3 years later for no reason. Apparently, every member of Fenrir gets a tattoo somewhere on their body to represent their membership in the group. That's the dog tattoo. Monokuma's account. Apparently, the killing game began with 16 participants, all students. It was assumed that Mukuro Ikusaba was the 16th student. Monokuma also revealed oh god. Okay, Monokuma also revealed that the reason Kyoko wears gloves is to hide something she doesn't want anyone to see. Woodblock. Woodblock decoration was found in Kyoko's room. Looks like it actually was key to one of the lockers in the dojo. Titanium arrows. Set of titanium arrows found in the dojo locker. There appear to be 10 total. I have no idea what the hell have to do with the case. Yeah, I have no idea. Bloody duct tape. Along with the arrows, there was also waddled up ball of duct tape in the locker. The duct tape had traces of blood on it. It assumed that it is related to the case, however, no one can imagine how, including me. I accidentally clicked off. How many more are there? Oh, just one more. Kyoko's account. Kyoko used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to any room in the school to sneak into the second floor of the dorms. Still don't know where that is or what it's referring to. I've never heard of a second floor of the dorms. This area seems to have no monitors or security cameras. Okay, that's everything. Let's get started. Oh, actually, skills. Didn't I get a couple new ones last episode? Crystal prediction. Vocabulary. And that's it. What did those do? Or actually, what do just all of my skills do in general? Increases the focus gauge by 2. Increases the time limit for each phrase. Decreases an argument to 3 statements or less. Oh, that's actually really good. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during bullet time battle. Okay. Increases bullet capacity. And effective during the bullet time battle. Oh, that's just more bullets for bullet time battle. But, like, I'm on peaceful mode. I don't need it. Okay. I will let you know before the trial starts that I am a little sick today, so I might not talk as much, but we'll see what happens. Who knows?
Let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Okay, well, it has to be Mukuro, because Kyoko's, like, right there.
Kyoko. There's no other
Yasuhiro, she's right there.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Yeah.
No, that's a ghost!
She has legs and stuff.
I got it!
Cool. Oh, gosh. I'd assume it's Mukuro.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
Mukuro.
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right? If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify...
Is it this? Oh, it is.
No, it's wrong.
I'm dumb.
Each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh, yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means
Cool.
from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Cool. Let's go, boys. Make my argument. I would assume it's the sprinklers, because the rest of them don't really give me an alibi.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock and...
No.
No, that's wrong.
Just instantly no.
Because of the
Sprinklers.
sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every... So if the body had been in the...
Body had been in the garden before
Then it
7:30.
should have been completely soaked.
Wait, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
Sorry, you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Toko, can you just stop talking?
Man, you're totally wacko.
Yeah, that's coming from Yasuhiro.
You really think it wasn't the sprinkler? You'd better tell us why!
Gosh. This human being. She's such a goober. Okay. I was pressing the wrong button. I'm ready.
Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I'm right about this! I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no!
Toko, shut up.
I don't know
Toko, you're wrong. Toko, shut up.
Hold on!
Toko, shut up. Toko.
You trying to blame me?
Toko,
I'm
Toko.
right about this.
Toko, shut up.
I admit nothing. Hold on! I'm right about this. How can you say
Is it that one?
wasn't the suspicious?
It is.
Prove it?
Toko, stop talking.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Yeah, same.
Let's just move on.
But also I hope she lives, because she kind of is goofy sometimes.
Because
Because you poured the water on it.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Yup.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then sometime after this,
The sprinklers didn't wet the body. Must have been after the murder, sometime after the sprinklers turned on. Yeah, because I did it.
Means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Oh,
In
yeah.
which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Leave her alone. Don't let it be her. There's no way.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient. The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
what are you?
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided being wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Oh, the tarp. And the tarp was dirty, so...
I got it.
Yeah,
You're talking about the tarp.
I'll give that to you.
You catch on quick.
Oh, here we go again. I might actually have to listen to this
Covering
one.
the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Yeah.
Because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that
Oh!
side wet.
But the underside of the tarp,
Oh, I got it.
That side, since it was facing down toward, of course it didn't get
It's
dirty.
that one. I missed. I'm so dumb. Okay, it is that one though, or at least I think it is.
That's
So the reason that because the sprinkler
but the underside, it was
only splits 'cause
It's
that's
this.
like-
It is this.
Of course it didn't
It
get
is
dirty.
that. I'm just dumb and missed. Okay, cool.
After the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinkler, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
Oh, the chicken!
Someone else's blood?
I
The-
know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Yeah, the chicken. The chicken, the chicken, the chicken, 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 chicken. Where's the chicken, chicken? This?
I got
Yeah.
it. Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder,
I'm on a roll.
chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
It's messed up, but it's pretty damn smart.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
Wait, what? Oh.
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Wait. Wait. Oh, yeah, they're not.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
For one time with Hina, actually.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Yeah.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still,
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
that's not...
Good lord, she's out for me, man.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
I got a new... Oh, new truth bullet. Oh, gosh.
Well then,
Isn't it the new one? This guy's dead body? Was that the new one? I'm dumb, I already forgot.
The knife we found lodged in the dead
I'd assume
body.
it's the new one, because we just got it.
Same one we gave to Makoto.
Yeah, she's gonna suspect
It
me.
is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
I'm convinced it's Yasuhiro again. I'm just convinced it's Yasuhiro again. The only question is with what truth bullet. I'm just gonna try the one I'm currently on, and if it's not, I'll just rotate until it is.
Because I have that automatic.
Getting stabbed is what.
Oh, first try.
No, that's wrong.
Gosh, Yasuhiro, you make it too easy. That's why you're my favorite. Please don't die on me, buddy.
Hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mook. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right?
True, that did
In
happen.
other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered
When we discovered
the
the
knife
body.
had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
To make it look like I did it.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Monokuma file? I can't check. I'm just gonna guess. Yeah.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
This man.
And the knife.
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, argument time. Just one? Okay. That's a weird. They're
Then
giving
shall
me
we continue
less.
the debate?
Yeah.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
Is that true? Oh, shoot! He's right! Do I have to hold Yasuhiro's
suffered
thing?
countless wounds across her entire body.
Is it Yasuhiro? I mean, it could be Byakuya too.
Then shall we continue the debate?
The victim's fatal injury.
So,
Explosion didn't
I think I do this.
And it wasn't me then there's only
Oh yeah. According to that's gotta be it. There was evidence
Oh,
that showed she was
like
hit
that.
on the back
Okay.
of her head.
I'm kind of remembering the
And
controls.
more than that,
I know the last trial wasn't too long ago, but still, I think I just have to do the first one with Byakuya, right? Unless I'm stupid.
The debate. The victim's fatal injury.
Is it that? Oh my gosh. Wait, but that makes no sense though.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
I mean, there was also several other wounds.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah. Several days old. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
This is the best conversation
We want to
ever.
figure out what killed her, right? It just so happened.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder
What the
weapon.
frick? Yeah, I have no idea. It's... Okay, well this narrows it down. It could be that. No, I don't really think it could be. The knife? Now it's blunt. Oh, is it the arrows? That doesn't really help. I guess.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her.
The arrows?
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
They just smacked her in the back of the head with it. It's an arrow, just like go stabby stabby.
Indeed.
Oh god. Would blunt key. I'm gonna have to listen to this one. It's
The
just.
titanium arrow.
I think it's the tape. It's probably the
Was in
tape.
dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
You sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
It's probably the tape.
Because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Tape them together.
Back to Master! You have no right!
It is. I keep doing that. Whoops. Yeah, you just tape it. Literally just tape it.
It was in
Tape more than one together.
You don't sound.
But it said the weapon must have been about as... It seems like an arrow would just be too thin. Talk back to Master! You have no right!
Am I just missing, or am I wrong? I think I'm just missing.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the
Let's
dojo.
keep going.
No doubt.
You sure?
I think I'm just bad.
It said the weapon must have been about as... It seems like an arrow would just...
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Me when aim. I can't aim even in this game, and this game is like easy to aim.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
More than one.
Inside the dojo.
Literally
locker,
just
we
tape
also
it.
found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
Just stab them with the arrow. I don't know.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No.
Yeah,
it's
she's
not
cool.
that I want to defend her. It's there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
I mean, I felt like that was obvious. She's so cool.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Yeah, wait. Wait, what? When the body was found. Why is it giving me less? This makes it less fun. I mean, it makes it easier.
Spoke.
I can maybe have another flawless trial, who knows?
Exactly what I said.
Exactly what I said.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
He totally would. But anyway.
Proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Oh!
But could I really have done that?
It's literally exactly what I just said. It's exactly what I just said. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, he has her key.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand. Master would never hide.
There's proof.
Yeah, he has the key. You blingus, you idiot, you bald boy.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
I see. Why do you say it like that?
And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
What? Oh! Mastermind's trap. Victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. Who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? Mastermind's trap. Oh, what? I get to pick? Pursue the lie, let it go, run away. I don't know what run away does. Do I just dip and die? Pursue the lie. I feel like it wants me to pursue the lie because Kyoko, they're trying to frame her. If I pursue the lie, Kyoko gets framed and then we lose. I mean, she could be lying. But Mastermind's trap makes me feel like I should just let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. If I get the bad ending... Is there multiple endings? Is there multiple endings? I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. I'm convinced she wouldn't, actually. Yeah, that's fair.
We have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
Literally just you.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
That's true.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to...
Okay, time's up.
Bro, it's been like an hour. Every trial's like 2 hours long.
Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone,
Did it want me to pursue the lie?
number in front of you.
Voting time?
Though? That was a voice crack. I got money. I got 62 medals.
Now, who will be chosen as the Placket? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, I'm gonna die, huh? Is this a bad ending? Is there a bad ending? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead, man. Okay, so what happens now? Do I just die? Is it a game over? Do I have to restart? What's happening? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Shut up, Toko.
Yes, indeed. Yep. Hey!
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't make sense at all. The same as always. It's just like the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Chill!
Ah, god damn it.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Let's give it everything we've got!
So she did do it? Or did she not do it? I'm so confused, honestly. I have no idea. I guess I'm dead. Is this the bad ending? Is this what a game over is? It's me. It's me, your boy. What? What's happening? I'm in the classroom. What is that? Oh gosh! Oh lord. This is certainly a way to go. Actually, this is not that bad though. He's giving me a lecture. I mean, to be fair, compared to how Mondo died, or Leon, or Celeste. Actually, Celeste probably wasn't that bad. After school lesson. Yeah, especially like compared to Leon or Mondo, this is pretty tame. The worst part of this is anticipation. You're not getting tortured. What the frick is he teaching me? What is that, Monokuma? Monokuma, what are you doing, buddy? Oh gosh. Chihiro? What's up? What? Oh, shoot. Huh? What is happening? I'm so confused. I'm gonna die anyway. What happened? Huh? What's this? What's going on? What is that? Had to be.
This
Al
is...
Alter Ego? Wait, but Alter Ego died. Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it to all hell, I don't believe this. It seems like he finally made a miscalculation. No, he miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the?
In other words,
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Wait, so is this the good ending or the bad ending? What are you talking? Why are you talking like you already won? Foo. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. And he's gone. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of this? Jeez, what the hell's going on?
calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. What are you talking about?
so
You'll all understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. What is happening? Why is the free time music playing? I'm so confused. we're back at the start of the game. What? Oh, I'm here? What is happening? I'm so confused. What? Chapter 5, Time Unknown. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together, and then I was awake. Was I just in another dream? There's a big door. Also, the stairs are probably the size of me. This isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in the vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. The heck of a situation did I find myself in? But that was just the beginning of my problems. What I was going to be stuck in... I was going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? Or was I going to be stuck in here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Yep. Oh, an alter ego. I thought you meant Kyoko, but I guess that's fair. Alter ego. Virus the virus. And he used up the last bit of his strength to do it, yeah. Can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. Okay. Alright, there's the table I crashed down on. Yep. How did I not die? That's my question. Oh yeah, that's the desk. Is it this thing? It's a rocket in a tank. What's it? Is that the rocket from the opening? Where that dude died? Who was that? I still don't know. And a plane? Okay, I don't know anything about the plane. I think this is the rocket from the opening. I'm like decently sure it's the rocket from the opening. And then as for the plane, I have no idea. And then what was the last thing? The door? The door. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed it or kicked it, it didn't budge. Not gonna be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. Decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next time I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around bad idea? I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides, but that's still not enough of a reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. That's fair. After making it, after making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. Waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. What? What the? Oh, that pile of trash wasn't there. Something fell up above. What could it have been? Oh, well, I'd assume check it. Giant piece of trash fell down here. I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was. Tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
Giant piece of trash, rude. Oh, it's why did that take me so long? Oh, she has noodles on her head.
Awful.
Yeah, I know. We're in a trash can. Kyoko. You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that. You've got a bit of garbage on your head. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again. First, I have something for you. Go ahead, eat it. We can talk once you're done. Gosh, she's such a homie. She's like Yasuhiro, but not stupid.
I understand. I should everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Why'd that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? It's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I'll trust you. I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think it's just her personality. I think you're right. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known from me was, I'm the ultimate detective. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. I don't know why I never bothered. Did I ever say that? I don't even remember if I ever said that. But, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. But why there? Because I found this in the headmaster's room. Map.
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak. Found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. Wait. Oh, actually, I think I do know what the second floor of the dorms is. Remember that gate that I said, like, a few times? It was near the storage room? I'm like, what? Are we ever going to be able to go up that way? It doesn't lead to the second floor of the school where, like, the pool is, and the library. It leads to the second floor of the dorms. So that's where she's been. Okay, one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. There was a point where Mukuro may not have There was a point where Mukuro may not have become a victim. Could have been you. Could have been... I could have been the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... during the night? I can't hear them. Or I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the God of Death. What? I hear the God of Death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway...
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell. I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. Gave chase right away as soon as I followed it. Shadow, go to your room. Oh.
Correct.
Kyoko, you're weird. Ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately.
However...
That wasn't the end of things. I stopped them, but that led to... yeah. Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It was all the work of the mastermind, an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all of this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind. I don't have any conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means that the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted us to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere.
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words...
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro is the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused the event. Seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. AKA the tragedy, because I don't want to keep saying that over and over again. Yeah, the tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair, then they're, make no mistake, the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our enemy. 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie, aka the chapter with the best theme. Nobody died. Mukro died, but yeah. Dream Island Rocket. Cool. What the frick am I gonna do with that? Thank you guys for watching this episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This episode was really confusing for me, so to be honest, I'm not really entirely sure how I got it 100% right. I don't know how I didn't get anything wrong. Also, with Chihiro on the screen, I want to just say, Chihiro, you are based for saving my life. And I can't wait to see what Chapter 6 holds for us, because I have a feeling that it'll take anywhere between 1 to 2 weeks, 1 to 3, no, 2 to 3, 2 to 3 weeks for me to finish the rest of this game, unless Chapter 6 is, like, really long, which, you know, it might be, who knows, but yeah, I'm wondering to see how this goes. We're finally on the last chapter of the game. I actually might record another episode tomorrow, because I know I upload this game weekly, but, you know, I'm kind of in the mood for Danganronpa now, so I guess I could record another episode. One more thing before I go is that Penguin Craft Season 7, as you all know it, has not had an upload in a month. That's because the 18th episode revolves around the runic items that we have every season, and the Earth Temple's just taken a really long time, because the people building it, and by the people I mean one person, that I entrusted to build it, he wants to make it, like, perfect, and, I mean, I don't really blame him. It makes for a better viewing experience, so we're kind of just waiting on him. He's really close to being done. So, within the next few days, you can expect that episode to at least be recorded, and hopefully by next week, by the maximum, that video will be out. Penguin Craft is officially making a comeback, and Season 7 is almost going to be over. So, you have that to look forward to, and you have this game to look forward to, because we're almost at the end. And finally, with that being said, thanks for watching Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Episode 21, and I'll see you guys the next time I upload. Bye!
Ray!